Hello, welcome or welcome back to Beauty Bees. I'm Iris. This is my June update for Deck of Panning. Had to check myself there. Didn't seem right that it's June already, but here we are. So, I actually have a lot of good progress this month. So, let's get right into the 4 items that I am rolling out. I don't think any of them will be terribly surprising. I was really close on a lot of them in the last update. But the first rollout is this Nude Sticks Matte Luxe All Over Blush Color. And I have mine in the shade Rosy Posy. I am wearing it on my lips today, topped with a gloss. I also have it on my cheeks, but it's been hours since I put it on, so I don't know how much is really left. It is this pretty satin pink shade. I think this is best as a cream blush, but it does work nicely on the lips as well. There's not a ton of product in here to start with. I actually haven't used that much of the original product, but this is something that I really enjoyed using. I actually hit my goal like probably 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point, and I've still been consistently using it. I really like this. This is really fun. It's something I could totally see myself panning just through natural use, although I could also see myself pulling it into a project pan sometime in the near-ish future. And another lip product that I am wearing today that is also rolling out of this project is the Plump Your Pucker lip gloss from The Balm. That's the gloss that I have topped today, and this is really pretty. I had it in the project to use 15 times, and that was not a struggle. I think I used it 8 or 9 times last month, and then well over the remaining 6 or 7 times. Actually, when I was getting ready to film this video, I didn't look to see what was in the project. I've just been using both of these products so consistently that they naturally came up in my routine. And I'm really happy about that. And I am able to see, not quite windowing, but I can see a little bit of a different texture in the product until right around here. So I think that I'm actually making progress towards panning this, even though at first glance this still looks like a completely full tube of lip gloss. Next up we have a Lip Empty. I was killing it with the lip products this month. This is from Trestique. It is their mini lip glaze in Shell Beach Sheer. And that's rolled all the way up. I can get just enough to give you guys a swatch. And you can see that it's this sort of milky pink shade. Actually looks really bad on me when I first apply it, but it settles down to a really pretty, flattering, soft pink color. So this is the perfect type of product for me to pan because I wasn't hate panning it. I did enjoy it in the moment, but I'm not at all tempted to go out and repurchase this. So very exciting to have a Lip Empty. And then the last product that I hit my goal on in the past month is a palette. With the palettes in this project, the way I've been doing it is my goal is to use the palette 10 times or on 10 days, and then within those 10 uses to use every shade at least once. I believe that in the last update I had used all 10 shades, or all 9 shades, but I had maybe 2 uses left. I hit that very quickly. I have reached into this a couple more times since, and it's a really pretty palette. I have actually all 3 of these tie-dye palettes from ColourPop, and I don't get enough use out of them. So it would be really fun if I could maybe pull another one of those into this project. But I've hit my 10 uses on that. I was working on 6 products this past month because I was so close to finishing my goals on a couple in the last update. So I'll only be rolling in 3 new products today. Let's talk about the other 2 that will be sticking around for another month. The first is from By Terry. I believe this was like a splurge or a spendy item prompt. This is a little sample of their Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. And I say it's a little sample, but I mean, it's a loose powder, so this will last me ages and ages. My goal is to use it 10 times. I have used it 4 times, and those 4 uses are my first 4 uses on this product. So far, I'm quite enjoying it. It's nice to set down my sunscreen, in particular in this area, but I have used it all over my face with satisfying results. And then the last product I was actually also wearing today. I was wearing it earlier today. It's Friday evening. I'm done with work and I sort of got ready, but I was wearing this during the day. This is from Pat McGrath and it is the shade Venusian Peach in her Satin Allure lipstick. It's a very pretty peachy shade. So easy to wear with everything. I've worn it 7 times in the past month. I cannot put this thing down. And it's really cute. I mean, the outer packaging is cute and the color itself is cute. So it's a win-win. All right. So I have shuffled my deck of cards. Let me give it one more quick run through. And then we can choose the 3 prompts for next month. All right, so let's cut the Ace of Spades, the 8 of Spades, the 5 of Hearts, and the Ace of Clubs. So hopefully those black aces are a good prompt because I'm getting 2 of them. Let me pull up the prompt list and say a prayer for me. Let's hope it's not like draw 2 more products or something. I got 2 add more products. Okay. So I'm not bringing in 2 products this month. I'm bringing in 6? Wait, I wasn't supposed to draw 4 cards, but I did. Let's go with the 6. I don't know. Okay, so I need to draw 4 more cards. Nine of Clubs, King of Diamonds, 6 of Clubs, and King of Clubs. I don't know what the black kings are. Those had better be something good too. Oh, I guess I have a black king and a red king. Okay, so a red king is an affordable product. A black king is a splurge product. Okay, I like the duality there. Now let's get into all of these clubs that I pulled. So the 9 of Clubs is SPF. I actually just bought a bunch of new SPF, so that should be interesting. I will have to figure out what exactly I want to work on there. Next we have No Pan Left Behind, so I'll pull in another palette for that. That's what, I mean, obviously it's intended to be a palette, but that fits really well with how I've been doing or working on palettes in this project anyway. Let's see, those are my aces, which are awful and I can't stand. Okay. The 5 of Hearts is a chopping block product. I don't really have anything on the chopping block right now, but I'll come up with something. And then the 8 of Spades is an indie product. Cool. Okay, so I have lots of new products to pick. Let me go get those. And I pulled things, but as I was pulling things, I realized just how much 6 products was really going to be. So I decided that I was only going to pull 5, and I decided to skip the SPF category because it doesn't make sense for me to pan SPF because I don't always want to have multiple going. I usually just focus on one like in the morning and then one that comes with me. It's not something that I tend to over purchase. I'm good not panning SPF. So let's get into the products that will be joining the Pat McGrath lipstick and the By Terry powder. So first up we have a budget purchase, and this is from Essence. It is their Lip Care Booster Lip Serum in the peach oil. I don't know if they have multiple scents or flavors, but here's where I am in this product. I've used up a little bit more than half of it. I've been working on this for ages. I've had it open since before Christmas, I believe. I'd really like to finish this. I'd like to be consistent about using this and just move it on out of my collection. I didn't count this in my inventory because for me this is just a lip care product. It's another category I don't tend to overbuy. But now I have a couple more than I really want to, so it'd be good to be -1. So that is my lower cost budget item. For the splurge category, I knew that I wanted to keep in a similar vein, so I decided to go with this NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in Fast Lane. I love these. I've actually used a decent amount of this, I think you can tell, and it's really pretty. Pinky, really easy to wear. I think it looks almost like a pH changing lip balm when I swatch it on my hand, but on my lips this really matches the natural color of my lips pretty well, and it just sort of evens that color out, makes it a little more prominent. I think it actually looks like more on my lips than it does in my hand, which is kind of surprising. But I want to get to 10 uses on this. That won't be a struggle. I love this thing. Okay, for a product on the chopping block, I didn't know what to pick for this, but then I realized I have no idea how I feel about this. This is from e.l.f. It is something. It's a potted eyeliner in a purple shade. Clearly have not gotten good use out of this. I want to use this 10 times, or if I decide to declutter it, and I haven't used it 10 times before that, that's fine too. So the goal is decide to declutter or 10 uses. I think I've used this twice so far, and I haven't been impressed either time. So hopefully it can get its act together and start working for me, and then it can stick around in my collection. I can use it 10 times over the next couple of months. Sounds like a strategy to me. For the prompt indie, I've decided to work on this Sydney Grace liquid eyeshadow. This is in the shade Destination Wedding, and it is a really pretty rose gold shade. And I thought this would be really nice to work on because I think it'll play really well, with some of the shadows that I have in my Pan Those Eyeshadows. Look at how far a tiny bit of this eyeshadow goes. Okay. I thought it would play well with the shades in my Pan Those Eyeshadows, like I said, but also with the last item that I will be working on, which is for No Pan Left Behind. I decided to bring in this Tarte Sugar Rush eye palette. This is the Summer Playlist palette, and I've just never gotten good use on this. It is a quad. These are giant pans of eyeshadow, and then we have a blush. I'm going to No Pan Left Behind all 5 shades in this palette and get to 10 uses on it. I think that'll be a good move for me. So let's see. Have to keep track of which fingers I dipped into product. Yeah, I thought that the almost peachy gold shade, when in comparison to the True Rose Gold in the Tarte palette, I think that these will play nice together. I think this will be a really easy palette to reach for, and I'm excited to finally get some good use on it because I've owned it for a year or more, and it's basically untouched. If I didn't say it, my goal for everything is 10 uses, with the exception of the lip oil. For that, I want to finish it. All right. I have a lot to pan this month. Hopefully, I never pull 2 black aces again because that was awful and I didn't even unleash the full punishment on myself. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and I hope that I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys!